Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Erica. So today, as I mentioned in my last video, we are going to talk just a little bit about what my interview was like last year versus what I think it's going to be about this year. Now, I did also want to go ahead and mention in my last video, I did not go over, I'm not applying for an RN program. I'm actually applying for an accelerated LPN program. Now, I did want to say that, again, in my last video, I mentioned that I would be going over those two things that I've already mentioned, and then I will also go ahead and just show you guys my interview outfit that I will be wearing. My interview is in 3 days, so everybody please wish me luck. And we're just gonna go ahead and jump into the video. Okay, so I do have a few pieces of paper here that I just wrote some questions down that I was asked last year just to help me a little bit and to help me go over some of those questions. So one of the first questions that they asked me was, tell me a little bit about yourself. Now, when I was asked this question, I definitely struggled, and I don't know if anybody else struggles, but I just struggled for the simple fact that I don't know if they want to know about my high school life or if they want to know about my job life, I guess. So last year when I answered that, I feel like I definitely struggled and I wasn't really able to tell them about myself how I wanted to. Now that I have watched a little bit more videos and just have done a little bit more research, I'm definitely going to incorporate what my life has been like growing up all the way till now. So hopefully I can answer that question a lot better. I know another question I was asked was, let's see. Oh, I was asked, what qualities do you think a nurse should have? And tell me why. So, I was so embarrassed. So last year when they asked me this question, I thought I was answering, I guess, good. I really was. I was like, oh, it's this quality, and this quality. And when I got to the end, I was like, why are they just staring at me? So they moved on to the next question. And as soon as they moved on to the next question, I was like, oh my goodness, I didn't even answer them as to why those qualities were important for a nurse. So this year I'm going to take a few deep breaths, I'm going to say a prayer, and I'm going to go in there hoping that they really get a better idea of who I am as a person, why I want to be a nurse, and why I'm interviewing and why I haven't gave up. So those were two questions that I know they asked. Again, if I'm looking down, it's just because I'm looking at some of these questions that they asked me. Another one they asked me about is if I had a good support system. Now, it's important, from what I've been told by other nurses, as you go through nursing school, it's really important to have a good support system just to help you through the nursing program. If you don't have a support system or if you have a very stressful life, not to say that you can't accomplish being a nurse just because you don't have a support system or just because you do have a very stressful life, but it makes it a little bit easier when you have a good support system. Just either it could be a person or a group of people that support you in what you're doing. So that question was definitely an easier question for me to answer last year. I have a sister-in-law that's an RN. My mom did go through an RN program as well. Now, she didn't finish it, but she got through halfway, I do believe. So I have her there too, as well as my sister-in-law. I also have my sister-in-law's fiance, who actually is about to graduate from the program that I'm applying to. We actually applied together last year and he got in. However, this year I am definitely hoping that it is my turn and that I get in. So everybody wish me luck. Anyways though, let me get back into the video. I'm sorry. So I said those 3 questions, and I know they asked me name a time I had an issue with a coworker and what I did to overcome that. Now, that question I feel like was something I struggled with. Again, I'm going to keep saying it. I struggled with the entire interview last year, and I feel like that was definitely one of my downfalls, on top of me not, preparing enough and me not really focusing on what I should have been focusing on. I really should have taken a test. I went over a little bit in the last video. So I feel like some of the questions they may ask me this year are going to be similar to the ones they asked me last year. I mean, everybody knows we all get asked, tell me about yourself, so I definitely have prepared for that question a lot. And I'm really hoping that when they ask that this year, I'm calm enough and I don't have super high anxiety, so that way I can answer that question to the best of my abilities. So as I mentioned in my last video, I am going to be showing you guys my outfit that I'm going to wear for that day. I will put a little picture right here. I was going to bring my outfit out of my closet, but that's just too much work. So I'll just show you guys a picture. This is something that I would wear to work because my work is you have to wear business attire. So with that being said, this is just something I would wear to work. Last year, I went all out, bought a new outfit. I don't think I wore something appropriate, not like inappropriate, but I wore bell bottoms. Why I thought that was businessy, I have no clue. I should have wore slacks, but I wore bell bottoms and a nice business top, and then I wore some like high heels. They were like that big. However, it was raining last year, and I did not have an umbrella. My hair was curled, and if any of you girls know, I don't know if it's just my hair, but I'm sure it's others, anytime my hair is curled or straight and water touches it or humidity, it immediately poofs up. So I was very stressed. Whenever I got in there, I was like, my hair's a mess, my toes are wet, because I wore open-toed heels, so it just was a big mess. This year, I've already checked the forecast. It's not supposed to be raining, and my outfit is very appropriate, I feel like. Anyways, though, like I mentioned, you guys, my interview's in 3 days. If everybody would please wish me luck. I will also post another video after my interview, just letting you guys know some of the questions that I was asked this year. And then I should know by the end of this month on whether or not I'm getting in. So I would say by the end of June, I should know if I got in or not. And I will definitely just record myself, even if I don't get in. I guess you guys either see me cry or not cry, or you may not see it at all, depending on how I feel. Anyways, though, thank you guys for stopping in on my channel. If you have any questions, just go ahead and leave them in the comments. If you would please like and subscribe. Thank you.